Okay, so fall finally arrived this morning.
Yeah,
So it's a little chilly out there.
Right. So I want to start by showing our low temperatures for today because it certainly was a shock to the system. It felt much colder than it has been, and that's true. But these lows that we experienced were actually typical for the 1st of October. And it's going to get a bit chillier tonight. So we've got some chilly mornings, some pleasant afternoons through the rest of the week. And then as we head into and through the upcoming weekend, it's going to feel like late summer yet again while remaining dry and fairly bright, which of course bodes well for any sort of outdoor activities from Friday night football, the UConn's home game, to the Portland Fair, to the Harwinton Fair. So even a little yard work. We're looking good both Saturday and Sunday. It's just not going to feel very festive if you're doing something in the fall realm. Otherwise, it's not until a week from today that we see our next chance for perhaps some showers to move through southern New England. We're of course also monitoring the remnants of Umberto moving away and diminishing. Also Imelda, Category 2 storm, has its sights set on Bermuda, heading there later on tonight, but otherwise moving away from the East Coast. So as these tropical systems move farther away from southern New England, the threat for high surf and these rough seas leading to small craft advisories up and gale warnings will no longer be a concern as we head past tonight. So some quick improvement. Our view from Hartford right now, 66 degrees. We are cloud free, border to border. There's our view from New Haven. You can see the shadows are growing as the sun is beginning to set. 69 right now from the Elm City, New Haven. Of course, even on a quiet day like today, you can see the sweep coming from within the borders of our state, the only live radar in Connecticut, showing that we are indeed, of course, dry. High pressure building across the Northeast continues to deflect these tropical systems away from us. And as the high gets closer, the wind will be diminishing tonight. So it's still a bit gusty out there. We're talking about gusts between 15 and 20 miles an hour. That wind goes significantly calmer overnight. So setting the stage with dry air in place and that clear sky for some frost to develop, especially say as close as the Berkshires and up across Vermont, New Hampshire, and then westward through the capital district of New York. So no advisories here across Connecticut, but as we take it town by town into the hills of Litchfield County, mid and upper 30s in those usual colder spots. So some patchy frost certainly a possibility. 35 to 40, 42 in and around the greater Hartford area. If Bradley International is able to drop into the upper 30s, it will be our coldest morning since May 12th. Across the hills of Northeast Connecticut, upper 30s and low 40s there. Along the shoreline, we're well into the 40s. 46 for Old Saybrook, 46 also Madison, 47 for Branford, but just a couple towns inland dropping into the low 40s. So certainly we'll need that jacket tomorrow morning. You'll need it through tomorrow afternoon. Perhaps it's not going to be a breezy day like today, but temperatures down a couple degrees, relatively speaking. Low and mid 60s inland, mid 60s along the 95 corridor. So high pressure building across the region keeps us dry, keeps us bright. Also, again, leads to that diminished wind. So again, tomorrow night, another chilly start for our Friday, and then as high pressure begins to shift to our south, the wind direction changes and some warmer air heads up in our direction for the upcoming weekend. So for the weekend, perhaps a little leaf peeping across our state, going to the hills of Northwest and Northeast Connecticut, your best bet for seeing some color. But over the weekend, again, we are trending warmer, near 80 on Saturday, a couple degrees warmer on Sunday. Our overnight lows go from the 40s into the 50s. And next week, highs 80 to 85 on Monday, a couple degrees cooler, still above average by Tuesday. And there's our next chance for some showers a week from today on Wednesday. Shoreline highs this weekend, 79 on Saturday, 81 for Sunday.
All right, looks nice. Mark, thank you. Jane Goodall.